What it do? What it do? NBL Junior here. Praying everybody having a blessed day on this Flourishing Friday. Hope all is well. As far as me though, I can't complain. Can't complain at all. I feel like as long as we here 6 feet above ground, we ain't got no reason at all to complain. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so starting off though, just getting into a little bit of everything. So as you see just from the title, just from the intro, it's gonna be called From the Heart to the Soul. And that's what everything that I'm speaking about, all the dialogue. Cause I'm gonna eventually have different guests to come on at some point. But we just working in the initial phases, so we ain't tripping about all that. We gonna get to that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so basically everything that I'm saying, everything that I'm doing on this platform is intended to uplift people, uplift really everyone across the world. I ain't really going towards a specific demographic or none of that, you know what I'm saying? This is pretty much across any discipline, whether you Arabian, black, white, hell, you could be purple. You know what I'm saying? We all need some type of spiritual elevation, but this is what this is for. And it's going to be called more so auditory experience rather than a podcast, because like I said, we're going to get to all that at some point for us with the camera set up and the guest speakers and all that good stuff. But yeah, so the first message that I just really want to share with everybody as of today is to harvest your energy and cultivate your energy. So by that, I'm going to get into more detail and what I mean by cultivating and harnessing your spirit. And so your energy is something that's very, it's very sacred. And so you have to be very mindful in which you dispose of your energy, meaning that you can't just be open to being around certain people that's going to be to your detriment. You get what I'm saying? Most people, they need to have some type of position in your life where they're uplifting you or they're inching you towards success, towards growth and progression, and not moving backwards, not doing anything to place you into a position of failure. But in a spiritual sense, to harness your energy means to actively capture, control, and to utilize your own spiritual energy or the power of a higher force to achieve a specific goal. So you can channel your energy in the realms of whatever it is that you're doing, whatever craft in which you invested into. It can be music, it could be sports, it could be ministry, it could be journalism, fashion, whatever. It really don't matter. There is no limit, because in our essence, you're going to need the Most High through it all, because without the Most High, you got nothing. But yeah, so as far as cultivating your energy, this means doing the proper things in order to keep yourself on a proper vibration, on the right frequency. So that can be as far as, like I mentioned previously, being mindful of who you allow into your circle. Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to hang out with these same people that you was 5-10 years ago. Sometimes 2 years ago. It could be in the more recent future, or the whatever space that you in at the time. It could be within that time space. But overall, you got to be very aware in how you spending your time, your energy, because time is a very valuable asset that we cannot get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like we can get a receipt and get a refund, try to do a transaction and get it back. That ain't finna happen. So you just got to be very intentional in how you moving just on a day-to-day basis. Because what you waking up for and your purpose for living can be completely different from somebody else. Could it be real with you? Some people ain't even got no purpose. Some people ain't even got no reason to live. Or at least they feel like they ain't got no reason to live, because they yet to tap into that unreached potential. But more so to the cultivation. So once again, it's all about being very cautious in all of your endeavors. So something that I love to do upon awake, as soon as I'm able to even open my eyes, I give all the praise to the Most High above, even allowed me to see this day. You know what I'm saying? So from that point forward, I just say everything that I'm grateful for. Gratitude. I can't express that enough, you feel me? Can't express that enough. Gratitude is just being thankful for just a state of existence, for having a healthy mind state, for having family members that's still here and accessible, that's able to pick up the phone if you need them in case of emergency or if you're in a dire situation. So I always thank the Most High. I still got my mom, I still got my dad, I still got my siblings, I still got my cousins, you know what I'm saying? Some of my grandparents, all my family, whether it be through blood, or whether it just be through, I guess you could just say, close kinship or whatnot. But yeah, I pray for all my people. I speak blessings over all my people. I speak blessings over myself, over my day, over everybody that I'm going to interact with in that day. It could be somebody I'm finna see at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? It could be something simple as that. It could be somebody on the side of the street, side of the road, asking for some spare change for $1, anything. You just never know what you going to encounter on a daily basis. That's why you got to always just equip yourself and stay spiritually attuned. You got to stay in alignment with the Most High, with the universe. But speaking more so as far as with cultivation, another thing that I like to do is, and I do this all throughout the day at all times, but I love to meditate. I love to just sit back and just reflect and think. Before I even walk out the door, let me think, okay, what can I do right now in order to present the best version of myself to the world? Let me say that one more time. I always ask myself, I stop and think, what can I do right now in order to present the best version of myself to the world? So that means that a lot of internal work gonna have to be done before it can be shown on the external, on the outside. So all that, you have to start somewhere. A lot of people feel like, because it's all about perception for one, but some people feel like that this person may be more spiritually advanced than them, or they may be far more this or that, they superior. That's not the case. That ain't true at all. We all on our individual journey, and the Most High, he got us right where he wanted us. So you may feel like I'm behind. You may feel like I'm lacking. I need to catch up. I need to get on my score. The whole time the Most High looking at you like, homie, chill. You right. You exactly where I need you to be. You exactly in the perfect place and time, right where I need you to be, right where I need you to receive me and receive my instruction. And once you receive that divine instruction, you can't lose. I promise you, you can't lose. Like it's saying the word, you know what I'm saying? You can't lean into your own understanding, because the Most High ways, it ain't like our ways, like human ways. You got to get that. You got to understand that. They got to really resonate with your spirit. You got to understand it, overstand it, what goes on in the cosmos, or what goes on in the heavens, so to say. It's a completely different ball game from what goes on in the physical. So just be mindful of certain things along your journey, different lessons that you may stumble across. And don't never take it as no loss. Don't never claim it as no L. It ain't no loss. It's a win. Everything is a win from my perspective, from my viewpoint. Ain't no such thing as a loss or failure. Ain't no such thing. You just succeeding in a way that's not, I guess, typical, or something that's out of the ordinary. But for the sake of time, and once again, I keep repeating that this is just the first episode, so I ain't gonna get too deep into everything right now. We're just gonna take baby steps, because I know some people, they may not be familiar with this subject matter. So I'm gonna have to just walk people through certain things, because you know you gotta walk before we ain't run. And righteous, you gotta crawl before you walk. So we need to, we'll start crawling. But yeah, just stay tuned. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the love. I truly do. I sincerely do. It means a whole lot more than you can even understand, for real. That's love. That's 100. So to everybody who listening right now, just be blessed, stay enlightened, stay Keep drinking all that water. But yeah, stay enlightened. Make sure you stay aware of your actions and the consequences of your actions, and how can it not only affect yourself, but how can it affect others from a long-term standpoint. You can't think temporary. You can't think a thing that's going to be short-lived. You got to look and see the curve before it even coming. You got to be ahead of the curve. But yeah, once again, have a blessed, flourishing Friday from the heart to the soul. It's JR. You dig?